take like 10 at this point, you know? I wish I had the thing that did the click, you know? That'd be kind of tight. Anyways, this is Dante from OMG Dante. Just here to kind of give like a video talking about consistency, what that all means, for me, and kind of just, you know, speaking my thoughts out there because I have a website that I do this for. So, you know, Dante, what's goody? Anyways, this is my first YouTube video, so I'm kind of a little nervous, you know, a little shy. Got the jitters and stuff. Hopefully my watch doesn't like do any of this weird stuff or anything like that. But anyways, you know, I want to start this YouTube channel to just kind of like talk about things and stuff. I know a couple people in my circle who have some. They're not really big on it, but wouldn't it be kind of cool if I had like a big YouTube channel? That'd be kind of tight. So consistency. What that essentially means for me, I'm someone that struggles with that often. I have issues like maintaining my consistency for things. It's tough because sometimes I'm like, hey, I want to do this one thing. I want to do it all the time, reach a specific goal. But, you know, issues arise where it's tough to be consistent, right? It's been on my mind lately just because I see other people who are, you know, again, in my immediate circle who are consistent with things. And you know, your boy Dante, you know, he got struggling a little bit, you know what I mean? That's definitely something I'm gonna try to work on as time goes on, just being more consistent with some of my endeavors and trying to accomplish more of my goals as time goes forward, right? So for example, like losing weight, that's definitely one thing I want to do. Or even like, you know, this channel, you know, or my website that I have, which you guys should check out. Check out the channel because your boy's trying to hit 1 million subscribers, okay? Trying to meet like Kai Cenat and them or all the big YouTubers, you know. Please subscribe. But anyways, yeah, so point being is that, you know, consistency is something I definitely have struggled with, even the current day. And yeah, it's just something that I'm like kind of trying to figure out how to get into, you know. And even deeper than that, it's like, how do you go through life without like accomplishing things and stuff and not being consistent with some of the things that you want, right? There's so many things that are gonna like pull you in and like draw you in and stuff, and tempt you from like being towards your actual goal, right? Or the thing that you're trying to achieve. One thing that you definitely have to like, or that one thing I'm trying to learn how to do actually is just to not let that happen. But yeah, I don't want to like kind of, you know, make this super duper long. So I'll say some of the things I'm doing to be consistent. Like y'all could like, you know, comment below, like the video, share it or whatever, maybe save it. And then let me know if those are things that help you out a ton with your journey towards the goals that you're trying to accomplish. Bang. Corny as fuck. So one thing I'm trying to do, for example, is journaling. I write a lot. Boom, 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 boom. Trying to write, journal, X, Y, and Z. That definitely helps me out a ton. It just, because I overthink a lot. So the journaling itself just helps me condense my thoughts into something a bit more condensed, if that makes sense. And like also localized. It's not as if like I have these thoughts that are going left and right, and then they disappear and they come back and it seems like a new thought. It's like, no, it's in my journal. I just have it all there, right? So journaling is definitely like pro tip for sure. Second thing that I do to help with my consistency is having people hold you accountable. I like to tell my friends like some of the things I want to accomplish. Not everything, because some things should be private, but some things, right? So for example, the losing weight thing, I have a competition with a friend. I think I mentioned that earlier in this video, I can't remember. But that's something that's meant to hold me accountable, because if I'm not accomplishing that, then they're going to ask me why. And I have to come up with an excuse, which can end up being a tough situation. Basically, it's like, you know. And sorry for that. That was my computer, like, kind of going blank. I'm using it as the light, so you know, this is what we call a ghetto studio. So, but yeah. So I pretty much like use them for like the accountability aspect. Also, and you know, hold yourself accountable too. That's also important as well. But yeah, it's tough, right? What are you gonna do at that point when, you know, like you have to kind of maintain your own accountability? And like the whole point of it is like maintaining consistency. So I can imagine like you struggle with your own accountability if you're not consistent. Another thing I do as well that helps me with consistency is give yourself grace with certain things. So, for example, I'm just gonna use the gym because it's the thing I know the most and stuff. Actually, let me use the channel. Let me use an example that's like here, So, for example, with this, doing this video is like tough because I don't like putting myself out there. You know what I mean? Even like the whole channel itself, most people don't actually know about the website or like the YouTube video and stuff, or the all that stuff. I hid all that from like people I know just so they wouldn't necessarily know that I'm like doing this. But it's like, this is kind of myself putting myself out there, right? Like making a whole channel and stuff. Like, this is me pushing myself to like start doing things that I'm not necessarily used to, but I know that I need to like start doing. Cause something, I thought about it. I was like, oh, maybe it'd be kind of cool to like do a YouTube channel. Like, I grew up in it anyways, and I'm like, let me just give it a shot. Basically, that's just me kind of having myself in that position and stuff, and kind of, I would say, putting the best foot forward, right? I got a text message and it's kind of throwing me off because like, my watch shows me recording. I can't see like what the text was. Yeah, I have no idea. But anyways, this is me overthinking, like I told you, But these are just a few things I'm doing anyways to like help myself out. It's not anything crazy, but some things that could probably help you in your journey. Maybe you're the type that doesn't journal, right? Maybe you're the type that doesn't have people who hold you accountable. Maybe you're even the type, right, that doesn't give yourself grace. But it could be things that might be useful for yourself to do. Right? And overall, like in the end of the day, I think the biggest takeaway from this whole thing is that if you don't accomplish your goal and the set amount of time that you have, it's okay. I think the thing that people need to start focusing on is not necessarily the fact that they didn't accomplish the goal, but just the fact that were they able to actually do the thing consistently, right? I might have a goal to hit like 100K subscribers by the end of the year, but if I don't do that, it's not the end of the world, because as long as I gave my 110% towards that goal, then that's the most important thing. If I was slacking off and I was lazy doing that, then of course I should shit on myself, But it always depends. It's one of those things where like you have to be malleable, open-minded, and just try things out. All that to say though is, I think this video is long enough. I didn't expect to kind of ramble off like this, but thank you for watching your boy's first video. I'm not even sure if this is gonna go up, but we'll see how this like plays out and everything. All that to say, make sure you subscribe, like the video, share it, tell your friends about it, tell your fams about it. You know what I mean? Tell everybody. Go tell your friends about, you know what I mean? Like The Weeknd. Come on now. Corny as fuck. I used to have long hair. People used to say I look like The Weeknd, but that was just like racism hidden under the cloaks. Not playing. All that to say though is, yeah, thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. It really means the world to me. And yeah, have an awesome rest of the day. Peace out.